If you're over 50 and the scale keeps going up, even though you don't feel like you're eating any more than you used to, don't assume you've suddenly lost all control over your weight. Something really does change as we get older. But it's not simply that your metabolism breaks after 50. In many cases, 3 things are happening at the same time. You're losing muscle, you're moving less throughout the day, and small changes in your eating habits are adding up. And in this video, I'll show you exactly what those changes are, and what you can actually do about them. Let's start with one of the biggest myths about aging and weight. You've probably heard, after 50, your metabolism slows down so much that losing weight becomes almost impossible. It sounds reasonable. But the science is more complicated than that. A large study published in Science found that, when body size and composition are taken into account, daily energy expenditure stays relatively stable through much of adulthood, rather than suddenly dropping at age 50. So it's not quite accurate to say, I turned 50, and my metabolism suddenly stopped working. But that doesn't mean age has nothing to do with weight gain. It does. The difference is that several smaller changes can happen at the same time. And together, they can make a big difference. And the first one is muscle loss. Imagine 2 women. They're both 55 years old. They both weigh 165 pounds. But their bodies may look completely different. One woman has stayed active for years. She walks regularly, does some strength training, stays busy around the house, and spends relatively little time sitting. The other spends much more of her day sitting, at work, in the car, or in front of the television. Same age, same weight. Very different bodies. Why? Because muscle mass matters. As we get older, we naturally become more prone to losing muscle, especially when we don't challenge our muscles regularly. And this matters for much more than appearance or strength. When you lose muscle during weight loss, you're not simply becoming smaller. You may also be losing some of the metabolically active tissue that helps your body use energy. That's why I think the goal after 50 should be slightly different. Instead of asking, how can I make the number on the scale go down as quickly as possible? Ask, how can I lose body fat while keeping as much muscle as possible? That is a completely different approach. For example, a woman might drastically cut her calories and see the scale drop quickly. She feels successful. But some of that weight loss may come from muscle and water, not just body fat. And when the restrictive diet ends, the weight can come back. So what should you do? Start giving your muscles a reason to stay. And that does not mean you need to become a bodybuilder or spend hours in the gym. Chair squats, resistance bands, light dumbbells, getting up from a chair repeatedly. Simple strength exercises you can safely do at home. For many adults, a good general goal is to include muscle strengthening activities at least twice a week, adjusted to your fitness level and health. After 50, your muscles aren't the enemy of weight loss. They're one of your best allies. Now let's talk about the second reason. And this one is incredibly easy to miss. You may simply be moving less throughout the day than you used to. Not necessarily exercising less. Moving less. Think about your life at 40. Maybe you were constantly running errands, taking the kids somewhere, walking to work, going up and down stairs, shopping for groceries, cleaning the house, running from one thing to another. You may not have considered any of that exercise, but your body did. Then life gets more convenient. You drive instead of walking. Take the elevator instead of the stairs. Order groceries instead of going to the store. Spend more hours at a computer. Sit down in the evening and stay there. And you may honestly say, but I haven't started eating more. And you may be right. The problem may be that you're simply burning less energy during the rest of the day. And the difference doesn't have to be huge. It can be small. But small differences repeated every day can add up over months and years. That's how someone can gain 1 or 2 pounds, then another couple of pounds, and eventually look in the mirror and wonder, how did this happen? I haven't changed anything. Sometimes the answer is that you didn't make one big change. You made dozens of tiny changes. That's why after 50, don't just ask yourself, do I exercise? Ask, how much do I actually move during my entire day? So what can you actually do? I wouldn't recommend starting with a crash diet or cutting out entire food groups. Instead, start with 3 things. Number 1. Include a source of protein in your main meals. As we get older, getting enough protein becomes especially important for supporting muscle maintenance. That could include eggs, fish, chicken or other lean meats, Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, beans and lentils, or other protein-rich foods that fit your diet. You don't need enormous portions. Just make sure your meals aren't built almost entirely around carbohydrates or snack foods. A simple rule is, have a clear source of protein at each main meal. Number 2. Strength training. You don't need a complicated workout. Start at a level that feels appropriate for you. 2 sessions a week can be a starting point. And if you have health conditions, joint problems, or other limitations, talk with your doctor or a qualified professional about what type of exercise is appropriate for you. Number 3. Increase your everyday movement. Don't wait for your workout. Look for movement throughout the day. Walk part of the way instead of driving. Take the stairs when it's safe. Stand up and move around after sitting for a long time. Take a short walk after a meal. Do more of the everyday activities you used to do automatically. None of these things sounds dramatic, but that's the point. You don't need a dramatic lifestyle makeover. You need habits you can actually keep. And there are 3 more things I want you to try. Number 1. Track everything you eat for 7 days. Not because you need to obsess over calories. Just observe. Write down your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But also write down the things you normally forget, the sugar in your coffee, a handful of nuts, a few crackers, a piece of cheese, a glass of juice, a little sauce, something you grabbed while cooking, that evening snack. Most people remember their meals, but they don't always notice everything in between. After 7 days, you may discover that your eating habits are a little different from what you thought. Number 2. Don't try to lose weight as quickly as possible. After 50, the number on the scale isn't the only thing that matters. If you lose weight through extreme calorie restriction, you may lose muscle along with body fat. So instead of asking, how quickly can I lose 20 pounds? A better question is, how can I gradually lose body fat while keeping my strength and muscle? The result may be slower, but it's much more likely to be sustainable. And number 3, don't rely on the scale alone. This is especially important for women over 50. Your weight can fluctuate because of water, hormones, salt intake, digestion, and other normal changes. So also pay attention to your waist measurement, how your clothes fit, your strength, your energy levels, and how easily you move. Sometimes your body is changing in the right direction before the scale catches up. If you're over 50 and want practical, realistic ways to lose weight and stay healthy without extreme diets or miracle products, subscribe to the channel. Your answer could become the topic of my next video.